This poem is called Hands. It happened in Ventura, California. Sitting in the third floor waiting room, waiting for my x-ray, reading Archaeology magazine, the bright sun hits the pages, and I look out the window. The windows are dirty, covered with handprints, many hands, splayed. I remember the rock art at Carrizo Plain, stark palms outlined on decomposing rock, wondering who was this person who pressed his or her hand against this rock so long ago. And now here, a cloud of palms, handprints in the sun, and one is small, a child. The receptionist has never noticed this panoply of hands, waving at her across the room. She says, "The cleaners come at night. They bring their children." I see a child, a girl, pressing her hand against the cold window, peering out into the night sky over the dark ocean, waiting for her parents to clean these sterile rooms, leaving her signature that waits for me.
My name is Crystal Park, and this song is called Shadows. The way time works, it tempts you to believe that you are traveling in directions, but you're following shadows. Shadows. But time sneaks circles out of tears. So you are closer to last year, to last year's, to last year's shadows. Shadows. Coming when I'll be leaving, I'll be leaving. But the day is coming when I'll be leaving, I'll be leaving. But the day is coming when I'll be leaving, I'll be leaving these shadows. All right, that was good.
This poem is called Big Empty Places, inspired by sunrise at Mono Lake. There's something special about just before sunrise. I love to seek it out, camping or close to some natural wonder. For some reason, no one else is ever about. It's almost always just me. And quiet. That velvety gray quiet when the world, our world, is waiting for the sun to peek its searing face over the horizon and the day's work can begin. But now it's just me, the silent clouds over Mono Lake, black islands floating on silver water, poised, cool, reverent. In this vastness, so much seems to be clear. The goodness of man and this earth, my place in it. Like Gary Snyder says, the notion of emptiness engenders compassion. I feel it here. I feel it in Death Valley, Carrizo Plain, up above Ojai on Gridley Road, looking down at the valley filled with fog like a lake, a literal space filled with possibility, and no one awake but me.
My name's Crystal Park, and the song is called Wouldn't Notice. If my fear had a voice, it would scream until the marrow in my bones scalded over and collapsed. It would whisper pretty lies, dancing around the ballroom behind my eyes, plaster corset gallantly tied. If my fear had a voice, I wouldn't notice. If my fear had a voice, I wouldn't notice. If my fear had a voice, I wouldn't notice. Since it sounds so much like mine, since it sounds so much like mine. If my heart had a choice, it would separate a past from my present, leaving all things in between. It would rally the troops. To be soft is to be strong, is to be powerful. Fight the fading light. If my heart had a choice, I wouldn't notice. If my heart had a choice, I wouldn't notice. If my heart had a choice, I wouldn't notice. Since I won't let it be mine, 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 since it sounds so much like mine, since I won't let it be mine, since it sounds so much like mine. Thanks.
This poem is called All Things Want to Be Heard. It's based on a line from a poem by Rilke. All things want to be heard, even the tiniest blade of grass, the little spider skittering across my bathtub, the silent porcelain cat on my mantel, the chattering children in the playground next to me now. Mommy, Mommy, they say, and Mommy hears them, runs to see how they are. Were they hurt? She cares so much. If only all things who want to be heard could be heard with such care and attention. Most small voices cry out to a vast nothing, and no one hears, but yet, who knows? If something is listening. After all, in the end, we will hear what we are. We may want to be heard, but what do we hear? Do we listen to the calm, the voiceless? Do we attend to the small messages that hit us with precision all day and night? The full moon shining through the window with such intensity? Do we hear what the moon has to say? Or the farthest star, or the sand on a beach a world away? This poem was inspired by the elephant seals at the Piedra Blanca rookery just north of Hearst Castle. Elephant seals can grow to be 5,000 pounds. This is told from the point of view of a female elephant seal. Sometimes I wonder what it would be like to live by my instincts, setting off into the deep in search of food, not questioning why or being judgmental about the appearance of others, diving far into the cold ocean, eating my meals of iridescent fish, suspending my belief and breathing to take an hour nap in the silent deep, coming up to the surface briefly only for precious air, of interest to sharks, orcas, my immense self, an amazing meal, my skin, my fur glossy, short, swimming alone like this thousands of miles, intent only on my hunger, are the infant gestating within me. And then, drawn by another urge, I make my way back to that windy beach where I was born, drag myself out, sleep in rows with my sisters and aunts, all pressed together, our faces serene, almost friendly. We look like a loving family. But once my baby, who looks like a giant sausage, is born, and he has nursed a month, I feel another urge. Mate with the violent meal, who is now my master, and then, without a backward glance, with no affection, but something deeper, I leave it all. The raucous males, the pups playing in the tide pools, slide myself off east again, where hundreds of chill miles away, something waits for me. I know that. I don't know how I know.
My name is Crystal Park, and this song is called Still. Metallic fading over sky, save for the haze that clouds my eyes. Songs of hazard streak on by in the clearing, fading sky. So dig deep and let your breath still. Do not go asking how long it takes to heal scars that burn you inside out. Dig deep and let your breath still. Do not go asking how long it takes to heal scars. Thunder plunders rocky curves, like my ill sought out and fumbled words. Length of light turns to dripping dark, obscuring lines and fainting marks. So dig deep and let your breath still. Do not go asking how long it takes to heal scars that burn you inside out. Dig deep and let your breath still. Do not go asking how long it takes to heal scars.
This poem is called Iowa City. Long ago, in another world, another marriage, another life, I lived in Iowa City. I loved it there. So liberal, good coffee, greasy hamburgers, great meals at the Amana colonies, stately homes on South Governor Street, where we rented a 4-bedroom house for $175 a month. a monstrous sum to us in those days. I ventured by invitation into the hallowed writer's workshop, found friends, allies, criticism, harsh as the brutal, icy winter that froze everything. Poets with razor lips looking down on me from on high. I learned to doubt myself. I got a job in the College of Nursing, typing for a ditzy nurse who was researching itching in dialysis patients. Hugely pregnant, parking my car at the Humanities Building, walking across the Iowa River in the chill winds, where fake bodies floated to commemorate Vietnam atrocities. I loved the network of tunnels that connected the university hospitals, where I traveled to get donuts at the psychiatric hospital coffee shop. I had a baby girl, Jennifer Judine, named after a nun in my poetry seminar. We did the Lamaze method. It was a progressive place. Iowa City, like a poem, so lovely and so cruel.
Hi, my name is Crystal Park, and this is called Backwater Blues. Packing up my things, headed for mountains. So carry me, my soul. Watching that old train, chugging all my sorrows. So carry me, my soul. Lying in my own words, working out meanings. So carry me, my soul. I see me stare out that window. So carry me, my soul. Carry me, my soul. Carry me, my soul, carry me from the bottom of the backwaters. Carry me, my soul, carry me, my soul, carry me from the bottom of the backwaters. Song on the back of a postcard. So carry me, my soul. Tired of these old sights, I'm tired of this old life. So carry me,